Good morning, student. In the last classes, we are seeing the chapter inverse trigonometry, student. Now today we are going to start new chapter, our vector. Okay, student. So we will take some board examination question and solve it. Like our first question is find the value of lambda so that the vectors I plus j plus k 2i plus 3j minus k minus I plus lambda j plus 2k are coplanar. Question. The question says that find the value of lambda. Find the value of lambda so that the vectors I plus j plus k, 2i plus 3j minus k and minus I plus lambda j plus 2k are coplanar. Okay, student. Now, so we have to show that these three vectors are coplanar. Okay. So you know, student, for proving three vectors coplanar, we know that our A, B, C are equal to 0. Okay. Suppose that this is vector A, this is vector B and C. Okay. So if A, B, C vectors are coplanar, then we know the condition, student. A, B, C is equal to 0. Okay. Or A, B, C is equal to 0, and you know it well. How we solve it? We use the method of determinant and we write 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, minus 1 and minus 1 lambda 2. This is equal to 0. Okay, student. Now, we take 1. Here we get 6 plus lambda minus 1, 4 minus 1 plus 1, 2 lambda plus 3 is equal to 0. So 6 plus lambda minus 3 plus 2 lambda plus 3 is equal to 0. So this is 3 lambda and this is cancelled, is equal to minus 6. So lambda is minus 2. Okay, student. So lambda is our minus 2. So in this way we can find our value of lambda if the three vectors are coplanar. We use the concept of coplanarity, that is A, B, C is 0, and you know this can be written as in the form of determinant. We write the coefficient of these vectors A, B, C like this: 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, lambda 2, and we will expand this by the method of determinant and get the value of lambda. Okay, student. Now we take another question, students. Our next question is let A is vector A is I minus j, B is vector B is 3j minus k minus k, and C is 7i minus I minus k. Find a vector D which is perpendicular to both A and B. Okay, student, and C dot D is equal to 1. Okay, we find a vector D which is perpendicular to both A and B. Okay, student, and C dot D is equal to 1. So, student, question says that vector A, B, C are this, and find a vector D which is perpendicular to both A and B. So, student, our vector D is perpendicular to vector A and B. Okay, so it means that our vector D is along the vector A cross B. Okay, student, vector D is along the vector A cross B. Okay, so our vector D is equal to lambda A cross B. Okay, student, this is our vector D which is equal to lambda A cross B. Okay, so we will find now A cross B. Okay, which is I, J, K. I is 1 minus 1 0, and B is 3. I is 0, 3, and minus 1. Okay, now expand this. We get 1 minus 0 minus J minus 1 minus 0 plus K, 3 minus 0, I plus J plus 3K. Okay, students, so A cross B is I plus J plus 3K. Okay, student, now our vector D will be, and we have to given that C dot D is equal to 1. Okay, student, so C dot D is equal to 1. So we write, student, C dot D is equal to 1. So our C vector is 7i minus k, and D vector is I plus J plus 3k, and lambda is 1. Okay, so we write 7, and this will be 0 and minus 3. Okay, and lambda is 1. So lambda is 1 by 4, student. From here we are getting lambda is 1 by 4. Okay, now our vector D will be what? So the required vector D is lambda 1 by 4 A cross B. Okay, student, our vector D is 1 by 4 A cross B. Okay, so this will be our required result, and A cross B is, our A cross B is I plus J plus 3K. So our vector D is this. This will be our required result. I hope you understand, students. Let's see once again. We have to given 3 vectors A, B, C, and C dot D is 1, and D is perpendicular to A and B, and D, so we can write D is along the A cross B. So D is equal to lambda A cross B. Okay, students. So A cross B is I, J, K, and this is 1 minus 1 0, and B is 0 3 minus 1. Okay, so when we expand this I, 1 minus 0 minus J minus 1 minus 0 K, 3 minus 0, so we get I plus J plus 3 K. So C dot D is equal to 1, student. So C is this, D is this, and we write 1. So our lambda will be equal to 1 by 4 and we put the value of lambda in this. Okay student, now we take another question and solve it. Our next question is, vector A is I plus j plus k and B is j minus k. Then find the vector C such that A cross C is equal to B and A dot C is equal to 3. Okay student, our vector A is I plus j plus k and vector B is j minus k. Then find a vector C such that A cross C is B and A dot C is equal to 3. Okay. So student, we have to find a vector C such that this condition is hold. Okay. So student, for this we suppose let vector C is C1i, C2j, C3k. Okay student, so A cross C is equal to student, we expand 1, here we write I, j, k and this is 1 1 1 and C is C1, C2, C3. Okay student, now student, we expand this and get I C3 minus C2 j C3 minus C1 plus k C2 minus C1. Okay student, A cross C is equal to I j k 1 1 1 C1 C2 C3. I is C3 minus C2, j is C3 minus C1, k is C2 minus C1. Okay student, now we are seeing that student, our A cross C is equal to B. Okay, we have to given that this A cross C is equal to B, so we write here our B, which is j minus k. Now when we compare these two equations student, we get our C3 minus C2 is equal to 0 and this is equation first. C3 minus C1 is equal to minus 1 and C2 minus C1 is minus 1. Okay students, so these are the three equations. Now we solve these three equations student and solving these three equations we will find the value of C1, C2, C3 and then we put the C1, C2, C3 in this equation and then our vector will be found. Okay, so from first equation we are seeing that our C2 is equal to C3. Okay, so student, if we are replacing this Now student, we are seeing that student, our second condition is A dot C is equal to 3. So we write A dot C is equal to 3. A is I plus J plus K dot C, which is C1I, C2J, C3K, which is equal to 3. So it will be C1, C2, C3 is equal to 3. Okay, student? Now, this C2 is equal to C3. So we write C1 plus C3, and this is C3 is 3. So we are getting C1 plus 2, C3 is 3. And from equation, this is equation number 4. Now student, we solve equation 2 and equation number 4. Okay, so we are putting here minus C1 plus C3 is equal to minus 1. Adding this, we get 3C3 is 2. C3 is 2 by 3. Okay, and C2 is also 2 by 3, student. Okay, student. Now this C1, C2 and C3 are same. Now we put this value and get our C1. Okay. So C3 minus C1 is minus 1. When we put 2 by 3, our C1 will be 2 by 3 plus 1, which is C1, and 5 by 3 is equal to C1. Okay, student. So we have find out our C1, C2, C3 and C2 is 2 by 3, and our C1 is 5 by 3. So the required vector C is C1I. So C1 is 5 by 3I, and C2 is 2 by 3 J, and 2 by 3 K. Okay, student. So this is our required result. Okay, I hope you understand, students. Let's see once again. Our vector A and B is this, and conditions is that find the vector C such that A cross C is B and A dot C is 3. Okay, student. Now, so we have supposed that our vector C is C1I plus C2J plus C3K. Okay, so A cross C is IJK, and this IJK is 1, 1, 1, and this vector C is C1, C2, C3. Now, student, when we use the concept of determinant, we expand this, we get this, and we are seeing that our A cross B is equal to B. So we are putting the value of vector B. When we put the value of vector B, now we compare these two parts, the coefficient of I, J, K, both sides, we get that C3 minus C2 is 0, and C3 minus C1 is minus 1, C2 minus C1 is minus 1. Now, student, our second condition is that A dot C is equal to 3. So A dot C is 3. So A is this and C is this, student, and these both are equal to the vector 3. Equal to the 3. Now, when we are using dot product, you know I dot I is 1, J dot J is 1, K dot K is 1. So, student, when we apply this concept, you get C1 plus C2 plus C3 is 3, and C1, C2, C3 is 3. So C1 plus 2C2, so 2C3 is 3, and minus C1 plus C3 is minus 1. Okay, so C3 is 2 by 3, and C2 is this. Okay, now, student, we are using these equations, these three equations and this one equation, we are solve and get our C1, C2, C3. So after solving this, we get C2 and C3, which is 2 by 3, and C1 is 5 by 3, and these are values of C1, C2, C3. When we substitute in the equation C, we get our vector C. Okay, student, I hope you understand. Now we take another question. Let's start. next question is student, if a vector A plus B plus C is 0, then prove that A cross B, B cross C and C cross A are equal. Okay student, this is our question and we have to show that. So student, we are seeing that we have to given A plus B plus C is 0, okay, and we have to prove that this part, okay. So if the vector this is 0, we can write student A plus B is equal to minus C, okay student. Now A plus B is equal to minus C student, we are taking cross product, we can write A plus B cross B minus C cross B, okay. So we write A cross B plus B cross B, which is B cross C. This part you can write, we can write student, because here is minus C cross B. So when we change the sign, we interchange the terms, okay. A cross B change in B cross A, okay student. So here we can write, when we are removing this negative sign, we can write B cross C, okay. Now we are seeing that student, our this term are same. So you know I cross I is 0, B cross J cross J is 0, K cross K is 0. So here we can write B cross B is 0. So we get A cross B is equal to B cross C. This is equation number first. Okay student. Now we take again the A plus B plus C is equal to 0 student. Okay. So we write A again. A plus B plus C is 0. Okay. Now we transpose this A to the right hand side, so it will be equal to minus A, okay student. Now we again taking cross product with C vector, okay. So we write student minus A cross C. Now we multiply inside bracket, we get B cross C plus C cross C. This implies C cross A, okay student. Now you know again we are applying here our I cross I is 0, J cross J is 0 and K cross K is 0. So we can use here this part is 0. So we get B cross C is equal to C cross A, okay. Now student, we are seeing that this is equation number 2. Using equation first and second, our A cross B is B cross C and B cross C is C cross A. So this implies student A cross B is B cross C is equal to C cross A. Okay student. So our result will be this. I hope you understand students. Now let's see once again. If A plus B plus C is 0, then prove that A cross B is B cross C is equal to C cross A. Okay students. Now we are taking the given terms A plus B plus C is 0. From here student, we are sending this vector C to the right hand side and this is the remaining term, and we are doing multiplication with cross product with B to the whole equation. We get A plus B cross B and minus C cross B. So this is A cross B plus B cross B and this is B cross C. So this part is 0. So A cross B is B cross C. This is equation number first. Okay student. Now our A plus B plus C is 0. So B plus C is minus A and B plus C cross C is minus A cross C. And this part student will be changing C cross A. Okay. So student, B cross C plus C cross A, which is equal to C cross A. This negative sign will remove student and we write C cross A. So this part is 0, so this will be changed in B cross C, which is C cross A. This is equation number 2. And using first and second, we get A cross B is B cross C, which is equal to C cross A. This is our required result which we have to prove that. Okay, student. Now we take another question. Our next question is, student, if A plus B plus C is equal to 0, student, then and magnitude of A is 3, magnitude of B is 5, and magnitude of C is 7, then so that, student, the angle between A and B is equal to, so student, angle between A and B which is equal to 60. This is we have to find. Okay, student. Now, student, so we will take what? This A plus B plus C which is equal to 0. Now this we can write A plus B is minus C. Okay, student, now we are going to squaring both sides, then we get A plus B whole square. This is minus C whole square. Okay, student. Now we write, student, this what? A plus B dot A plus B, which is equal to magnitude of C square. Okay. C dot C. This we can write in C dot C. Now when multiply this, we get magnitude of A square, magnitude of B square, and 2A dot B. Okay, student. So this is magnitude of C square, and this is A square, we write 9, and B square, this is 25, 2, and A dot B, student, we can write mod of A, mod of B cos theta, which is equal to C square, and the value of C is 7, so it will be 49. So A is, this will be 34, so we write 34, and here, student, 2 into magnitude of A is 3, magnitude of B is 5, and this is cos theta. So we write 5 and here 1. Okay, so cos theta is 15 by 30. Okay, student. So cos theta will be equal to 1 by 2, and you know this is the value of cos 60. So our theta will be 60 degree. So the angle between A and B will be what, student? This 60 degree. Okay. I hope you understand, students. Now let's see once again. Our question is that if A plus B plus C is equal to 0 and magnitude of A is 3, magnitude of B is 5, magnitude of C is 7, then prove that the angle between A and B is 60 degree. Okay, student, we have to prove that the angle between A and B is 60 degree. Okay, so we have given that this A plus B plus C is 0. So, student, when we start from this part, we write A plus B plus C is 0. We send this C to the right hand side. We get A plus B is equal to minus C. Okay. Now, student, squaring both sides, so we can write A plus B dot A plus B, and this we can write, student, this minus changing plus, and this C we can write C dot C. Okay. Now this C dot C, and you know when we multiply this is A dot A, which is equal to A square, and B dot B, which is equal to B square, and this will be A dot B, and this will be B dot A. So A dot B is equal to B dot A, student. So we can write 2A dot B, and this is magnitude of C square. Okay, student. So when we put the value of magnitude of A and B and C, we get this is 3. So here is squaring. So we write 9, and here is 25, and this A dot B, we can write the formula of this student. This A dot B is what? Magnitude of A, magnitude of B cos theta, okay? And this is equal to magnitude of C square, and C is 49, and this is, so student, this part will be, now student, this is 25 and 9, so when we will subtract from this 49, this 24, we get what? 15, okay? Now we put here value of A and B, 3 and 5, so cos theta will be 15 by 30, it will be 1 by 2, so theta is 60, okay student? So our theta is 60, so this is the angle between A and B. I hope you understand students. Now we will see some other questions in the next class. Thank you.